Hello, this is Matthew Kressel, and this is Doctor Who in 2. Most beginnings are humble, a little rough around the edges. Doctor Who, that great long-running series from the BBC, is no exception to the rule. Broadcast from the 23rd of November to the 14th of December 1963, An Unearthly Child is where the series began, via a 4-episode story that introduced its lead characters and the time machine at the heart of the series. The opening episode, set in the then-present day, handles much of the heavy lifting. It introduces us to teachers Ian Chesterton and Barbara Wright, and their mysterious pupil, Susan Foreman, a girl who seems at once wise beyond her years, but remarkably uninformed on everyday matters. A foggy night leads to an encounter in a junkyard with an old man in a blue box, and, well, the rest is history. Now, it may seem odd to spend so much time introducing audiences to the characters and their ship, but that's the great thing about early Doctor Who. It's fresh, exciting, and trying to figure out just what it is. This very first episode is just such a case in point. But what about the latter 3 episodes? Now, conventional wisdom has it that the opening episode gets followed up by 3 slightly boring ones involving intertribal politics and the quest for fire. Now, there is some truth to that between the semi-theatrical staging and the actors' performances, sometimes leaving one feeling like you're watching cavemen trying to perform Shakespeare. And yet, if you look beyond that, there's more to it. There's a timeless tale of the nature of power to corrupt, the struggle between old and new, and questions about whether technology, in this case fire, that foundation of all advancement, will ultimately help us or destroy us. Perhaps then, An Unearthly Child might not be the greatest Doctor Who story ever told, nor necessarily the one you'd expect to be the beginning of the world's longest-running science fiction series. On the other hand, it's an appetizer of sorts. One that gets things rolling and sets the stage for what might be considered the first proper Doctor Who story. But more on that next time, I think.